What do you think the future of talent agencies will be? How it all can work together, like agents and technology?
I don't believe that talent is best served without human interaction. I just don't believe it. I always believe that great agents, great managers are fantastic insurance for talented people. But I'll tell you where AI comes in. I'll tell you a very interesting story. I used to represent Stanley Kubrick, may he rest in peace, one of the most talented directors that ever lived. And I will never forget sitting in my office at CAA, and Stanley calls from London where he lived. And we were putting together his film Eyes Wide Shut, and I had introduced him to Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, and he gave me an update on the film, on the casting meeting. And then he said, I'll tell you what I want to do. I want you to make sure that we talk about putting into my contract that no one can lift any of the characters out of any of my films that I've done for Warner Brothers and have them, what he called, and I quote, auto-generated, where they can make a film without the person being alive, or without me around, or without Tom Cruise around, or without anyone that did any of my movies. And you have to realize this was in the 90s. The 90s, and he's thinking about AI, calling it auto-generated, and thinking that far down the line. It blew my mind, because it started me thinking, can you really take an old actor like Humphrey Bogart or Clark Gable or any of the great oldies that were in black and white and regenerate them? And the answer today is yes. So what does that mean? It opens up so many doors. So the answer is talent agents and managers are going to be around, in my opinion, forever. If they're not, it's a mistake. And B, AI is going to have a big role going forward.